What's going on? Now look at this beautiful thing. As you can see here, the sign has an A on his car, which A stands for anarchy or atheism. That's why I like this line. The sign is so beautiful. That's why. And look at this view too in Washington DC. There is like a bunch of trees and stuff, and there is a road over there. It's so fucking good looking, such a good looking place, people. Look at that. All of these places are so beautiful. This leads me to my depressing video on how I hate a lot of things in my life. So, let me start while showing some of that view. Anyway guys, so now I'm thinking like about Columbus in general, you know. Where I'm from, Columbus is really kind of sucks, you know. It's a pretty depressive place. Now I'm in Washington DC and my bus gonna leave like in 2 or 3 hours from now. I really don't want to leave this place. Sometimes I feel like I just don't even want to go to Columbus. I just want to leave it all behind me. And maybe one day I will do it, but everything has the right time. Cannot do it now, but I would have to. At some point I need to leave Columbus, because I have nothing to do there. Yeah, I'm thinking of how I'm gonna leave my job, leave the place I live, leave my house, very depressive house, with all my crazy roommates. Girls are okay, you know, they're kind of nice. But guys, one guy, the tall guy whom you saw in my video, he makes me uncomfortable sometimes. He say, oh, he likes me so much, but he's gay, so I don't know. I'm not really against homosexual people. It's their choice, but I'm not done one. And I don't want no gay people hitting on me, that's for sure. Dave is a cool guy to hang out, but he is extremely irresponsible because he thinks that he is always right, which is of course he is not. I tell him anything, he just say, oh, you're not nice the way you talk to me. Why the fuck should I be nice to you, stupid ass? Dave, you know, he has a lot of friends, because you know, he has a cool personality in some ways, but he just doesn't think right. He is very irresponsible. That's all. So that people like Dave, he's too cool to hang out, but I already learned that I cannot trust anything to him at all. That's kind of person he is, in my opinion, of course. But I had fun with Dave, I'm not gonna lie. He's cool to hang with. But I can't be good friends with him because I can't really trust him. Not that he is a liar or bad person, he's just irresponsible, he doesn't think right, he doesn't understand a lot of things. So that's what's up with Dave. That's all I'm gonna tell. I'm not gonna go to whole details, but that's just my outline about Dave, what kind of person he is. Then my job. Before I used to be happy with my job, because you know, it pays me okay, they never screw me for money, they always pay me right, I always had all the hours I wanted, I can do the job the way I wanted. Another thing I don't like, which is the major thing, the hours. I'm gonna have less hours, I'm gonna have less time to do the job, so that, you know, I would actually have to find something else, and I hate to look for jobs too. So here's gonna be depressing me looking for jobs and being upset with that job. Fortunately, I'm working for my dad, but still, and that job is halfway decent. But this is, man, I just have nothing to look forward for in that job, in that city, anywhere. In my apartment too. There's another guy living with me. Once I went to the kitchen and there was no dirty dishes. When I went outside and he put all the dirty stuff outside in the bag. Like, what's up with that shit? You better wash dishes, you know. Instead of like fucking putting all the dishes outside in a black bag like it's a health hazard, but not wash it. Man, they're just not right, you know. They're just not fucking right. And then I'm the only person who has to wash all these dishes. So it's in my job, everybody else also bullshitting. I'm only the person who has to take care of everything. Because people are cutting corners, because they don't have time to do the job. So you have to cut corners. So they don't put stuff away here and there. And of course, maybe they're faster than me, but you know what? Everyone is different. I believe that I should have enough time to do my job and do it right. And when people putting so tight fucking time frames on the way I have to do things, I have problem with that. Because I want to do the job right, but like, if my hours getting cut, if I can do the job right, if I can do the job the way I want to, maybe I should be thinking of getting something else, because that's clearly the job in my house too. Living with all the idiots, I want to live with normal people who wash dishes after themselves, not putting them outside for fucking health hazard and making like, oh, everything is fine, everything is good. But I didn't do my job. I just put the dishes in the dirty bag outside so somebody else will wash it. Fuck, that's my rant. What's going on wrong with this fucking my life in Columbus in general. And last but not the least, I'm gonna show you the beautiful place of Washington DC. All these lines with the anarchy, atheism, this is good, anarchy is good, atheism is good. All of this fucking slavery is bad, and this is beauty is good too. Beauty, anarchy, atheism, that's good. All the best, you guys. Slay.